buckle down.
Ha! A secret lever! Gentlemen, I present the secret elephant hideout! Okay, seriously, Mac, how do you always do that thing?
Huh?
Whatever. There are more important secrets to reveal. Stay behind me. Wow, that must be the remains of the abandoned mall.
Emphasis on abandoned.
Exactly. There's no one here. Let's go.
One moment. You see that tunnel there? The specimen has used it, and it wasn't that long ago.
Then maybe it's still here.
Hurrah.
Let's go. I'll go this way. McChronicle, you take the other path.
And what about me?
You guard the entrance.
What? Alone? Am I at least gonna be given a weapon?
What kind of weapon?
Well, any weapon. I've been beaten up enough for one day.
Oh, don't be too hard on him. He's a good lad.
He is not. You only like him because he's your best customer.
Oh, he normally just puts everything on your tab. Talking of which, how's your store doing?
Ding dong. Am I, interrupting by any chance?
No, you do it on purpose.
Kid gloves, Rufus. I don't want naked flames in my store.
Don't worry, Bernard. I'm thingy.
Careful?
No, the other one. Bernard finally got a new shipment. Why didn't he tell me? That is already disassembled. And as every tinkerer knows, after dis comes re. Hey, Tony. It wasn't me.
Oh, really? So you didn't swap my toothpaste for shoe polish?
Oh, so that's toothpaste.
Or the cake for the Schwinowitz wedding for a foam glue replica?
Again, not me.
Or the bear trap in the refrigerator, was that someone else too?
No, that was me. Someone had to do something about the mysterious cake exchanger.
And your theory was that a bear was raiding our refrigerator at night.
And he sold your diary to Wenzel. Precisely.
And I'm sure the glasses are the bear's fault too, right?
No, that really wasn't me.
So who was it?
I blame society.
You blame society for breaking my grandma's glasses?
Oh, that's what this is all about. I thought we were talking about adolescent attention spans. It was a pink elephant.
I'm not sure what's more disappointing, that you broke the glasses or that you aren't even making the slightest effort with your excuses.
This is all McChronicle's fault.
Who the heck is McChronicle?
Some guy with a time machine.
I'm jealous. Could you ask him to turn time back so that I don't have to listen to you lie anymore?
Well, Tuck was supposed to watch out.
You let a hobo look after my most valuable possession?
Well, at least he knows all about glasses, right? The pink elephant really exists.
Rufus, I could see you're trying very hard to smooth things over, but could I suggest that you keep quiet about the elephant story for now? You're just making it worse.
Nah, it may appear that way to a layman. In reality, I'm just taking a run-up. It's your own fault.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Who comes up with the bright idea to build a pyramid of crystal glasses in the middle of the street?
Don't change the subject. That's as lame an excuse as, why are they called fire dogs then? Or, why build a junior school next to a hardware store?
Playing the blame game won't solve the problem.
Just like you.
I'll straighten this all out, and then you'll apologize.
Not this time, Rufus. I'm fed up with going to the mayor for you.
Might be a good idea for you to talk to Tony. I don't particularly want to be accused of being in cahoots with you against her again.
Yeah, she can be a real handful when she's like this.
She's got that from her mother.
What are you two whispering about?
Oh, nothing, darling. I was just pointing out to Rufus that I don't approve of his behavior towards you.
Traitor.
Sorry. You know what she's like.
Hey, Tony. Don't you think you're exaggerating a little? I mean, that really wasn't the worst thing I've ever done.
The problem is not so much what you did this time, but more the fact that you keep doing it again and again and again. You just never learn. And what's worse is that it's rubbing off on me. I'm making the same mistake over and over too.
Thinking that overalls flatter your figure?
Forgiving you!
Oh.
The fact of the matter is, our relationship is going round in circles. You're going round in circles. I did once think you were utterly unique. Someone who was really different. But at some point, the constant stream of you trashing completely functional things becomes just another one of those things.
The glasses weren't all that great anyhow. You almost never get them out. And they've gone a little milky.
I could say the same thing about your eyeballs. I'll let you talk if you let me smash them.
Does that mean you're not coming to Elysium with me?
There's no way we'd get there anyway. Since we've been together, the success rate of your ingenious plans has been the only constant in my life. A straight 0. But I'm gradually beginning to miss my old constants. Like the number of walls I own, for instance. Originally, 4. Or the number of hours a day that the kitchen was not on fire. That used to be 24.
Now you're being unfair. You still have lots of constants. 5 fingers, 2 legs, 2 parents.
Okay. Now you're really scaring me.
Say something, Bernard!
I'm afraid you're on your own there, buddy. But no sweat. You'll do just fine.
True. If reconciliation was a martial art, I'd have more black belts than a menswear store.
Oh, you sure have training.
I'll straighten this all out. Or rather, I will have straightened this all out.
Rufus, you can't simply dismantle the tap from that tank of accelerant.
Sure I can. Look!
But now it's all pouring into the basement.
Oh, boy. You know, it seemed like such a good idea at the start. But no problem. I can fix this. Do you have an angle grinder?
Oh, you know what? Just leave it for the moment. I'll sort it out later.
You're on fire, Burnett. Can I borrow your elephant gun?
No, I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
I happen to be a big game hunter.
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play. Much too easy to hit. Professionals hunt small animals. Ducks or rats. A gun like this won't do for them. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts and blowpipes and bees for the nerve poison.
Hello, stranger. New in town?
But Rufus, I attend the Barbecue Thursday Festival every year.
Oh, yeah. Right. And your name is?
Zune, current grill champion from Sierra Benzoli.
Sierra Benzoli? Well, I always thought that place only had 3 inhabitants.
Which doesn't mean that the title wasn't hotly contested. Fuego and Petrol are also very skilled in handling methylated spirits. Shame that they weren't able to compete this year.
Let me guess. An accident at work?
Let's just say they should have made the shish kebabs with much more.
Do you know how to catch an elephant?
Of course. Why do you think I've got an elephant gun back there?
I thought it was to show off.
That too, but elephant hunting is a great tradition for us. It goes back to the days when Hannibal and Hunnigus both got the idea of riding over the Amalgalps,
I thought they were only looking for fillings for tusks.
which probably didn't make the meeting of their armies any less bloody. As you probably know, there's nothing more dangerous than an elephant with a toothache.
There's an elephant in the area.
I'll only believe that when I see it.
Well, he's very good at hiding.
Not exactly typical for an elephant. You sure that you don't mean a wombat or a groundhog?
Yeah, I think I would know the difference.
Quite a few people think that, and you end up having to collect them from the circus with wombat bites.
Oh,
Poor Uncle Diego.
can I borrow your elephant gun?
No, I only loan it out to other big game hunters.
I happen to be a big game hunter.
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play. Much too easy to hit. Professionals hunt small animals. Ducks or rats. A gun like this won't do for them. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts and blowpipes and bees for the nerve poison.
There really is an elephant here.
You better let a professional be the judge of that.
I am a professional.
Perhaps in claiming to be something that you're not, but certainly not in elephant hunting. Or do you happen to have a hunting license?
Only beginners need a stupid license.
Exactly, because the professionals already have one.
Can you build me a high-precision blowpipe?
Depends. Are you a licensed big game hunter yet?
Yes.
Then show me your license or take a hike.
What's all this nonsense with the lights and the barbecues?
It's what they call Barbecue Thursday.
I'm talking about you guys always turning off both whenever I get close.
Oh, that's perfectly normal. Fire prevention measures. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't planning on it. Well then, bye barbecue.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Wenzel.
Hey, Rufus! You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
So nice to see you again after all this time.
But Rufus, we only saw each other yesterday. You wanted to borrow a stepladder, but you ended up using my head instead.
A little mix-up.
You are always making fun of my height.
Well, you have to appreciate the little things in life. Rotten fruit game? That doesn't sound jolly at all. More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple. Each player tries to place 3 or 4 of their fruit type in one row.
Without gloves, you get boils from just watching.
Rats are the bigger problem. Those critters are just mad for rotten fruit.
Ugh! Why would anyone ever want to play that?
Because the winner will receive an almost brand new small game hunter's license from the estate of the previous year's champion. That's why the game is only 18 plus. Well, and because every participant is automatically qualified to take part in the adult tombola.
Yeah, and a round of infectious diseases roulette. Well then, let the games begin.
Do you have someone to play against?
Me? Yes, exactly. What about the rat boy?
He's not allowed to play.
Huh? Why not?
Because he's still too young.
I have to be going. My coat is slowly starting to smell like your tub of rotten fruit. Huh. The last bees in the southern quadrant at a Barbecue Thursday celebration near you for the last 20 years. Shit. If this keeps up, humanity will die out before the bees. Yeah, fits. As if I hadn't used enough honeyed words on Lottie already. So you want to be a rat man?
Not really.
Then I have just the thing for you. So, how does that feel?
Silly.
Adult. Exactly. So please behave accordingly. Hey, Wenzel.
Hey, Rufus. You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
Well then, let the games begin.
Do you have someone to play against?
Of course, this adult rat man here.
That's not allowed. It's a game for adults.
I am an adult.
Precisely. You can tell by the thick beard.
You forget that I've been standing next to you the whole time? That is not his beard.
What could be more masculine than stealing a stranger's beard? I say he plays.
You can't go over my head and decide that.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
To be honest, it's a bit high up for me. Okay. He can play.
Oh, boy! I mean...
Oh, man.
On your marks. Rotten fruit at the ready. And... place! we have a winner.
It's a put-up job. The rat man trained his little friends.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
I demand a rematch.
You obviously don't know when to stop. I'm beating you again and again.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, Captain Crunchy Tooth. Hey, Wenzel.
Hey, Rufus. You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
Well then, another game.
As you wish. On your marks. Rotten fruit at the ready. And... place! Well now, Rufus has won.
Wait, I demand a rematch.
Ha! Forget it. If I remember correctly, children aren't even allowed to play. And I just happen to know that behind this admittedly rather convincing costume hides a small, ugly boy.
Hey,
Hey, nothing. Rules are rules. Bring on the jackpot.
Huh. Whoopsie.
That was on purpose. Oh, just you wait. Ouch. That stupid rat ate my hunting license.
Oh, what bad luck. That was my last.
bad luck? Maybe. In any case, the rat man smiled knowingly. His work here was done. Hey! What's going on? What are you laughing at?
Nothing, nothing. On the contrary, you wear it like a man, rat man. And... Hip.
Oh, sorry, missed.
What? No way. I did everything exactly the same as last time.
Well, it's not easy to reproduce a great game just like that.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that. Maybe this will help with your leg hair.
It's worth a try. Ah! What pain! What agony!
Hey, when you're done acting like a sissy, can I borrow your razor?
Here! Ah! Here!
Take it. I don't need it anymore. Not unless I can feel my legs again anyway.
Hey, Lotto.
Call me!
Call me Lottie.
So you're really a lady now?
Why? What's...
What's wrong with that?
Did I say there was anything wrong with that? On the contrary, congratulations on this bold step. You know, to be honest, I've always had the feeling there was a great woman somewhere inside of you.
You calling me fat?
What? No!
Oh, sorry. I just feel so insecure. This is such a big step into the unknown.
Don't worry. Big steps have always been your trademark.
Hey, it'd be totally awesome if...
It would be totally awfully sweet of you if you gave me a leg up with an honest evaluation.
Sure, as long as it's not a leg over.
So, is there anything about the new me that could do with improving?
Let me think. You don't have a bust.
Rufus, control those wandering eyes. It's very unbecoming.
Could be, but where would Lotto have looked? Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's not half a dirty turnip too close.
You're right.
Maybe I should remove the underwire from my manly men's corset. I've been constricted by this symbol of androcracy for long enough. Here, be a sweetheart and get this thing out of my sight! Is there anything else?
I think you're fine the way you are.
Oh, you charmer.
Right. Later, Gator. Oh, I meant, of course, my deepest respect, ma'am.
Toodaloo!
Now hold still.
What? Hey, stop!
So, how does that feel, Rat Boy?
What happened to Rat Man?
A lot of people ask that question. He was only in town for a short while, and was gone as quick and as quiet as he came. But his brief presence left deep teeth marks in their hearts.
What's that meant to be?
Something that proves I'm a big game hunter, perhaps?
Well, it reminds me a bit of a high-precision blowpipe for small game hunting.
And elephants?
Ha! If you were a big game hunter, then you would know that elephants are child's play. Professionals hunt small animals, ducks, or rats. You need something like a high-precision blowpipe for that. Much more precise. Unfortunately, I'm clean out of darts, and blowpipes, and bees for the nerve poison.
Blowpipe, darts, bees. Got it.
So let's have a look at what you've brought me. As a blowpipe, it's a pretty miserable example, but it would probably do for a talented big game hunter. Unfortunately, you aren't one of them.
The rat ate my hunting license.
Why the long face? You used your hunting license to catch a rat. That's what it's for. And small animals are tricky. Even professionals will resort to high-precision blowpipes for them. Why would I need more proof? You are a genuine, dyed-in-the-wool big game hunter.
Really?
Of course. You can borrow the elephant gun anytime you like.
Wow, thanks.
And when I'm finished grilling here, we can share hunting tales. We'll plant rabbit feet into our hair and compare hunting scars.
Too bad. I already have plans.
What's that meant to be?
Part of a high-precision blowpipe, maybe?
Let the expert be the judge of that. As a blowpipe, it's a pretty miserable example, but it would probably do for a talented big game hunter. As soon as you bring me the rest, I'll give you your blowpipe. What's that meant to be?
Part of a high-precision blowpipe, maybe?
Let the expert be the judge of that. Those are good bees, just right for a high-precision blowpipe. As soon as you bring me the rest, I'll give you your blowpipe. What's that meant to be?
Part of a high-precision blowpipe, maybe?
Let the expert be the judge of that. That's a decent dart, just right for a high-precision blowpipe. Now we've got everything together. Here is your blowpipe. Have fun with it.
Can I borrow your elephant gun?
Well, now that you're a big game hunter too, of course. Why not? Just be careful with that.
Too late. You already said. What's going on? Why aren't you playing?
We haven't learned that song off by heart yet, and without light, we can't see the music.
Then why not play something you know by heart?
I think I can come up with something. Our hit, Rudy's Dental Work Went Wrong.
Oh, please don't. I've already had to put up with that howling long enough.
Still, much better than having to gaze at your mug all day.
Hey, do you think that I suffer from ear potatoes?